Females have the yellow eyes, males have black.
Oh, right. Okay. She grow up here or?
She's been here for as long as I can, well before my time.
Yeah, they live a long time.
Yeah, upwards, about 20.
Oh, yeah,
long.
that's
Yeah. She did have a husband here for a while, and he passed away maybe a few months ago. He was ancient,
Did she get lonely?
Well, we actually sort of started looking for a new male for her, and she's kind of blossomed a bit on her own.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're not in any rush at the moment.
She looks
because the male was really dominant over her, so it's been kind of nice to see her get first of everything and kind of enjoy her own space, and we can do some
really
good training with her. Yeah, so
she looks perfect.
we will look around because it'd be nice to breed her, but definitely no rush at the moment.
No. They probably have an age limit too for breeding, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think she's only about 9, so she's still pretty good. Yeah.
Beautiful colour on that. Yeah.
You have a good day. Thank you as well.
Beautiful. It's nice when it looks full on. That's it. That's gorgeous. Yeah. I see that every day. Are you scratching?
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
And she's doing that. Snuggle.
Yeah, she even has a giggle. So this is Bailey. She's a barking owl, and she's part of our presentations and animal training department. So she flies in our free flight bird show.
Oh, we're going to go and watch that.
She goes woof woof.
Yeah, she's just waking up under a general anaesthetic,
Yeah,
so the world's still spinning a little bit for her. But she has a genetic condition that's called a twisted beak. So essentially her top beak grows unaligned to her bottom beak, and so just like we need to go and have a manicure occasionally, she just needs a little bit of a clean up for it. So she's just had a beak coat. You can see it's still a little bit twisted, but it's just to make sure that she can open and close it and feed easily. So
Are they native to?
are they native to here? Yeah, so they found them along the east coast and a little bit further inland as well. They're called a barking owl because they sound like a dog barking. So you can often hear the whoop 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 sort of noise that they make. Yeah, and they also make a noise that sounds like they purr like a cat. And she has a magic tickle spot. If you find that magic tickle spot,
It's gorgeous.
So she's going to go home and recoup for a little while. Yeah, no problem.
To us, it's paradise, but we need to understand that we share our environment with others.
Keep getting a bit of oxygen. Don't stay still. You'll get prickles.
Oh, they're 2 people.
Yeah, to put him down and redo it. They need like a little pouch actually.
11,000 animals every year, and unfortunately, almost every one of them has a result of human impact. So many people like cars and trucks. Unfortunately, fishing hooks and fishing rods have a huge impact on our native turtles and native seabirds. And of course, barbed and cause full injuries to our native wildlife. Habitat destruction is an ever-growing problem and destroying the homes of our animals, and it all adds up to almost every animal coming into the hospital being as a result of humans being here and causing problems.
See or orphan native wildlife. Our mission is to treat, rehabilitate, and most importantly release as many animals as we can back into the wild.
You can visit the Currumbin Sanctuary
website at currumbinsanctuary.com.au. On the website, you'll see there's all manner of reasons to donate to the sanctuary for conservation and research, for hospital support, corporate partnerships, and charities, etc. The Currumbin Sanctuary was initially named Currumbin Bird Sanctuary, and the name was changed in 1995 to Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary. Currumbin Bird Sanctuary originally started in 1947, so today would be 77 years old. The sanctuary is one of the most iconic tourist attractions in Australia, and it's right here on the Gold Coast.
The stars and the worlds that coexist here. This connection, these stories, the knowledge, they belong to the land, they belong to the Wildskies.
The power of flight has given birds an edge over most other creatures, enabling them to travel further and wider in search of food and to live where no other creature could go. Millions of years of evolution has adapted each of our bird species to find their own individual niche, reprogramming them to nest, to breed, migrate and feed in their own unique habitat and manner. And the indigenous people of our country have connections with all creatures of roaming lands. Witnessing animals walk the earth that have once come from the sea and today fly in our skies. Now it is this relationship that has given us stories that hold history with indigenous people and of course our sky spirits. Sky spirits just like our beautiful Jack here. But first things first, I'd like to say welcome everyone and good morning. Welcome to Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary and a very special welcome to our Wildskies Free Fly Bird Show. My name is Paige, I'm Freya, and just like I said, more importantly than both of us, this is Jack. Now Jack is the star of the show. He's an Australian white-backed magpie. Now we all know magpies for those beautiful vocalisations that we can all hear. Oh, you can do better than that, Jack. That we can all hear at the dawn and the dusk periods of the day, just like... That was so much nicer. Now, I think Jack was welcoming everyone here today to our Wildskies Free Flight Bird Show. He has a very important job to head back house and get the rest of the birds ready for the show. What do you reckon, Jack? Make some noise for Jack! Here we go! A round of applause. How cute is that? All our birds absolutely love a round of applause, so don't be afraid to make some noise as they fly on through the air this morning. Now, racing outside here this morning is a very beautiful white kite. We have Ash, Cinder, and Brooke snatching food straight from the sky with minimal neck fear. had a good time. Now we do have 6 different species of kites you can find here in Australia. These guys can catch fruit on the wing. Our next guest, you can definitely hear him before you see him. Hey, coming in on his same as me, and he is a whistling kite. You can hear him as he swoops overhead. He commands our attention with those vocalizations on the wing here today. It is no wonder that they have in fact taken their name the whistling kite. Now it does look quite similar to our girls that are flying overhead, but see if you notice the difference. It's the shape of his tail there. It's a bit more of a paddle shape versus that fork shape that our girls are showcasing here this morning. That allows them to manoeuvre with minimal effort and calculated precision as he swoops down to snap food from the surface of the water. And what's quite fascinating and exciting about this behaviour is you're witnessing something that can be demonstrated and observed out in the wild. And he's done an absolute fabulous job here this morning, showcasing just how agile he is. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we're at beautiful black kite and whistling kite. Any action and Brooke, what do you reckon of the pretty fabulous? Now, it's not just our recordal birthday that you might spot fishing along our ocean centre waterways. In fact, right here on the Gold Coast, we're known to have some of the best beaches in the entire world. Calling those beaches home? Okay, it's like this. It's the guy here. This, everybody, is Marlin. And Marlin, who do you make the boy? Is an Australian pelican. Now, pelicans have an impressive wingspan, reaching about 2.5 metres in length, and can weigh over 7 kilos. But it's really that build. Oh, no, Marlon, you've got to showcase how graceful you are as you ski on into the water. Marlon,
I'm going to do the water now.
he's a showstopper and a show stealer. The thing about pelicans is they are meant to be superb fishermen out in the wild. Let's see if he'll demonstrate. Now, pelicans will plunge that bill into the water instinctively like a fishing net. He's got a hook at the end of his upper mandible then, which allows him to grip on to even the most slipperiest of food items. The inner line of the bill is extremely sensitive, allowing them to locate fish even in the most murkiest of water. Now, Marlin is a bit of a showstopper, a bit of a show stealer, but it's not so much his entrance that he's so proud of. It's the way that he struts himself. Now, Lydia, take it away. Hit it, Marlin. Isn't it fabulous? Ladies and gentlemen, Australia is one of the driest countries in the world. However, during the summer months, the heat of the day brings with it the storm season. A rumble of a distant thunder is a warning to us all that rain is on the way. But it's not the only indicator that we can rely on, as all you need to do is look to the natural well, the buffalo, or a weather report. Now, it is believed that an increase in the number of black cockatoos had in an area is a sign of rain to come. Now, from the heat of the day to the storms that follow, many animals will rest, others will bring the night to light. These are known as nocturnal animals. Of all unique animals that do emerge at night, you create a magical ambience quite like an owl. In Aboriginal culture, owls, they are a totem for women. They universally symbolise the powers of night, history, and wisdom. I'm sure we can all agree that there is something wonderful, mysterious, and alluring about owls. And right here in Australia, we are lucky enough to share our country with 11 different species. And joining us here on stage right now is one of those incredible owls. This is Gorilla. And Gorilla is a masked owl. Now, masked owls, they are the largest of the Tyto owl species. They're an owl that specialises in acute hearing. Using that heart-shaped disc on their face, like their own personal satellite disc, they're able to channel sound towards their lopsided ears. Now this means that these beautiful owls, they can hear something so minuscule, such as the quiet squeaking of a mouse from up to 800 meters away. Now these owls, they can also hear the heartbeat of that very small grey island from within 10 meters. Now unfortunately for owls like Gorilla that utilise hollows, just like the hollow that she emerged from on stage, these take hundreds and hundreds of years to naturally form. And unfortunately our reckless land clearing is wiping them out at an alarming rate. This means that these owls, they do have to be quite adaptable and intelligent. And thankfully many other owls and nocturnal animals that we have here in Australia, they have learned to adapt. And they can utilise artificial infrastructure just like this ranger's hut that you can see here on stage as their home. This is one of the many impressive adaptations that owls and other nocturnal animals in Australia have had to make. Fortunately for those owls, they may be sharing that ceiling space with other items, perhaps a prey item or two. Perhaps tonight we do share our garden with a surprising array of nature's animals. And if you look close enough, you will find clues everywhere. From dropping on the lawn in the early morning to a flash of colour in the tree canopies, or perhaps a scuffle in the bushes behind the rubbish bin. You may not realise that your backyard can be feeding and housing a surprising range of animals that bring the night to life. That's like this little guy here. Now this little bird, his name is Chewy, and he is a barking owl. Barking owls are known for their unique vocalisation. Look out, Derek. But it's actually synonymous with that of a dog's bark. Just like that. Now what's quite fascinating about this call is that our barking owls can hear and respond from up to 6 kilometres away. But if they are at such a distance they cannot hear that call, that's when they challenge that animal eyesight. Yes, now these owls, they can pinpoint their companions from very far away, although everyone heard they'll rely on that eyesight to pinpoint their prey items as well. Lots of different prey. Now these beautiful birds will feast on things like rats and mice, sugar and squirrel spiders, large insects and small, naughty children. Freya, we've talked about this, we're just scared of kids in the audience, and we'll tell you why. Because when these owls do take down those larger prey items, you know what they do? Kids, cover your ears. Go on, Freya. They will gnaw off an animal's head out the neck, go through the eye sockets, draw out those juicy brains, and carry around that head to feed on later like pre-packed lunch. Delicious. I don't think anyone's ever very impressed by that, unfortunately. I think nightmares. Yeah, nightmares. Yeah, that's what we're here for. Now, barking owls do require a very large territory. Monogamous pairs of these owls, they can be seen hunting across as much as 6,000 hectares. And that's quite a large space because you see here at the sanctuary we've settled on just 27 he has double the amount of vertebrae in his neck as a giraffe, allowing him to rotate that head 270 degrees. Now, I'm sure you can imagine this does mean there is very little disturbance between these stealth hunters and finding their prey. They'll sit up high in the treetops, camouflage with those speckled striations down their chest, and when they pinpoint their prey, they'll drop down from above an ambush, utilize the silent flight. Yes, they can utilize that totally silent flight to ambush their chosen victims. But ladies and gentlemen, I think Tui has done a great job today. This is Tui I'm laughing out. Now yes, I'm laughing out with the one formidable hunter of the night. But then eyes dark and full of terrors. And it's not just the barking owl that you can hear screaming in the still of the night. Now, to case what I mean by this exactly, I'm going to need some help. I need one brave-sized victim. Parents, this is your time now to sacrifice the naughty child. Yeah, I'm just going to give you some raw meat today. So just hold out your right hand. Yeah, just go right hand. This one. Yeah, that's right. Don't look too close. I don't really. That's like an assortment of organs and things. Just gonna switch that all in there so it gets nice in the crevices. Yeah, there we go. Well done. Now, the thing is, Mia, this bird is a really big bird. So listen to my instructions very carefully. What you do? Sometimes I said it's you learn and like did you get that? Okay. You've got this, Mia. You're all over it. Now I'm just going over here, Mia, where it's nice and safe. You're all the situation locked down. When I think it's time, we release Titan. You ready, Mia? Can you see it? Is it coming over there? Mia! Mia! Okay, pull it in. Pull it in. Pull up. Don't let me finger. Oh my goodness, it's right. Okay, come stop. Okay, ready? Keep happy, Mia. No sudden movements. Let him finish his snack. Okay, so through the belly. Oh, there's a standoff between Derek and Titan. Keep the leg combined. Let the back up. What's going to happen here? You can do it, Titan. Oh, you made a friend in the front row. Don't look at the eye, mate. Don't look at the eye. Woo! And he's out of here. Yeah. Eagles are some of the largest, most demanding birds of prey on the face of the earth. They are supreme hunters. But even so, for Australia's largest aerial predator, there has been no greater threat than us here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, she's the queen of our Wildskies. Her name is Mercedes, and she's where shall we? Mercedes. You see, prior to the 1970s, the mountain was offered in dead carcass to West South East. And as a result, us humans almost brought that species to the point of extinction. We Parkway light experiences. You can hold that beautiful web shell in your glove, and then professional photographs is inclusive in that free rating count. So make the most of what you can. Until next time, folks. Have a good one.
Wild Burger Station. This is a stop for the Wild Burger Cafe. Also Wild Island Children's Adventure Playground and Splash Zone. And walk through Avery Land of Parrots.
They look different to me. Like they're got different like facial features and things like that. But their tails.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Never noticed before.
But yeah, it's subtle differences.
Yeah, pretty much between like having twins.
Yeah, yeah.
No, they're not beautiful today. They're being naughty. Oh, are they? How can a bird be naughty? Poor girl. Oh, do they? They're sleeping. Yeah. They're fighting with each other today. Typical brothers. Get a reaction to stop their boredom. They do, they love they'll just pick on one person or something and they'll just continually swoop and they don't touch them but they just come really close. Come close. And if they get a bit of a scream, they love it. They will keep on doing it. They go like pink in the face, they go really like that. Oh, really? Yeah. Around the eye area? Yeah. Cheeky.